Independent living does not mean that we want to do everything by ourselves, do not need anybody, or like to live in isolation. Independent living means that we demand the same choices and control in our everyday lives, just like everyone else. Work in jobs that are in line with our education and interest and raise families of our own. We are profoundly ordinary people sharing the same need to feel included, recognised and loved.
Hi. How are you?
How are you doing?
Good, how are you? All right. Good stuff. Need a hand there, Darren?
Independent living is difficult at the moment, but I am looking forward to be living on my own someday.
I am happy to apply for independent living.
I would like to share an apartment with somebody I know, like Lucy or Tracy or something.
My actual wish is live with maybe 4 people in a house and have maybe people coming in and out, just keep an eye on things.
I hope to be living independent soon.
Living independently makes it possible for people with disabilities to realise their dreams and capabilities. Each service user chooses their own goals under the areas of money, food and personal goal. They begin by identifying where they are and where they will be when they finish the first independent living training, and continuing with their goals till their next training session. By working in this way, they will hopefully see progressive steps towards their goals.
Now certainly doing this course that there's a lot more now to independent living that I really thought, so it's very handy, so at least it saves us, you're not just rushing into independent living, and as I say, it's nice to do training beforehand.
I'm very interested in learning all the skills, but I'm nervous of putting them into practice.
We want it really to be about yourselves as well. It's very important that it's about your money and your thoughts on money, and that we work from there.
This is a form of financial advice centred on service users living independently. It covers basic areas of day-to-day spending. It informs of the reality of managing money. They give advice on household bills and how to pay them.
I really feel that I'm always spending, and I find out now at the end of the day that I've no money to save and all that, so I'd like to learn how to budget better, and then put a few bob away for a rainy day.
We need to learn how to manage our own money if we want to be independent.
Well, I think about it more. I'm thinking, oh yeah, well, I'd have to put money aside to do certain things maybe, or save up and maybe buy stuff, but to do a lot of saving before.
Everyone can learn to take more initiative and control over their lives.
We're going shopping to get the shopping list for tomorrow. We'll find a way anyway.
By buying the ingredients themselves, the service users will get an idea of budgeting and the nutritional values of food. They are given a budget to stick to. By working to a budget, they will be forced to examine the prices and quantities of food.
After the MAPS training, we experience how to do our own shopping. It is good to look at different brands and make sure we don't spend too much.
I found it good to do our own shopping yesterday and estimate our bill, and we found all different products and see the signs which way we had to go to get our messages. Was great.
The key components of the independent living training are working for self-determination, self-respect, and equal opportunities. The group explored various issues around living independently in relation to nutrition and cooking, healthy eating, diet and nutrition, the 6 food groups, how to create a perfectly balanced meal, planning and shopping.
I found it very good because I was interested in knowing what was actually the best thing to buy, and I was trying to take note of the things that are really good for you and watch, I suppose, calories, and I'm interested in diet, you see.
Healthy food is very important, and we're learning which food is very good for us.
Nutrition I found is very interesting. I like to know what I'm eating and when I can eat it, or if I'm not able to eat it. I kind of eat like my treat at times.
In independent living training, we learn about the importance of nutrition and how it is good to live a healthy life.
Healthy foods, they can actually help you in your mood or everyday life, like they can make you feel better. But then again, I suppose don't forget the treat now and again, but probably not as often as I did.
Moving out of home is a huge change in people's lives. We explore the new relationship that people will have with their personal assistants. They are now the supervisor in their relationship, and they will need to articulate their needs assertively. We look at ways of combating loneliness, building supports and relationships in the new community.
I've never had PAs, so I don't really know, but I'm interested in knowing how to. Maybe down the road, I'm trying to look into getting a PA.
I don't as such have a PA yet, but certainly now if I was in independent living before they started now, I'd have to tell them exactly what I expected from them, and just kind of, if they did something that you don't really want them to do, you might just tell them, but in an assertive way, like wouldn't cause arguments with them.
Two PAs. They both have
We all have the same hopes,
the same dreams,
To enjoy comfort and security at home.
To work for a living.
to care for our families.
and to care for ourselves.
I feel that it might take me a bit more to research now the different areas of that involve independent living, but still I'm looking forward to moving out on my own in the future, but more and more of these courses all the time is no harm, because the more you have, the better you feel.
I woke up and down the steps I ran into your arms. Your clean white dress and hair a mess blew brilliant alarms into my ears, and it's something worth seeing when you turn your eyes to me. Tell me, babe, do you believe in everything you see? Believe in me. That's love. That's love. That's love. I descended into you like ships into the sea. In a maze of altercate, I hoped that you would leave me hanging on to something worth believing, like comic Aristophanes. When you're down, I'll lift you up and dig deep into you, fill you up with me. That's love. That's love. That's love. You were the dark horse on which I rode. I gave you my sword and shield, myself exposed, to witness an honest man with honest deeds falling on his bloody knees. God has chosen all but me, and I have chosen you. Yes, I have chosen you.